Welcome to the Mind Body Temple podcast, your healing space with Dr. Rod. The purpose of this podcast is to bring back hope to patients who are suffering from chronic conditions like chronic pain, anxiety, and depression. I have the pleasure of having my long term patient here with me, and Mehran has been working with me for many years, and he has been a true trooper, a true soldier, and a true friend. And I asked him to come here today to share his history of chronic pain and the journey for healing today with us. Thank you, Mehran, for coming.
Thank you, doctor. It's pleasure is mine, and truly, I appreciate your invitation. I owe you my life.
Oh, thank you.
Deeply.
So today we are here to go over the story.
The road I started with you.
Yeah.
The road I started with you, and then the difficulty I had. I was lost. There is no proper function. There is pain, dark, no hope.
Do you want to go back how this whole journey started? What started your injuries, or what started your pain, and how it has affected your life?
Starting a long time ago, it was 1999. Got to the car accident, and then that car accident affecting so many things in my life, affecting social life, personal life, so on so. And on top of that, depression pops up because I couldn't proper do anything regarding the pain.
Right.
And then pain affecting my depression affecting my pain, and only medication, and I couldn't do anything.
It's a vicious cycle that one feeds to another, and it becomes worse and worse and
Exactly.
And it affects your ability to function as a person, as a family member, ability to work, member of society, all the things that you like to do.
Exactly.
By it.
That one starting as a small snowball, and then end up huge avalanche.
Yeah.
And then destroyed everything in my life. And then I remember the day I met you, and then we started treatment.
You met me not in the pain clinic, actually. You met me in the hospital at the time.
I met you in a hospital. Yes, I passed out in a elevator in I don't know, Young Shepherd, on those area, and they took me to the hospital. I opened up young, handsome doctor in a Major Mackenzie Hospital.
Yeah, I used to do night calls over there.
Yes.
I was training in the pain management in the morning and nights doing night calls. So you were one of the first patients.
And then I was lucky, actually. My family physician down the road referred me to
Back
you.
to my pain clinic.
Yes.
Once I set up the pain clinic.
Exactly. Yeah. And then since that,
we have been working together.
We're working together. And during these process, during this journey actually with you, you taught me it's not only your body. You taught me how to heal my mind, how to heal my brain, how to manage my pain. This pain gives alarm to the person, but you have to know you are not in a danger.
Exactly, like changing the message of sensory. Like we always go through this example that you see this light, but you don't look at it. You hear the sound, but you don't listen to it. So the pain is also a sensory signal, but brain translates it into a danger signal, and then sends danger signal to all over other areas of the brain. If it goes to the sleep place, you can't sleep, goes to your emotional place, makes your anxiety and depression 10 times worse, goes to the somatosensory part of the brain, which is responsible for feeling, the perception of feeling, in the meaning of like sensation of skin, then that normal sensation can turn into pain. That's why many of my pain patients say that even if somebody touches my skins gently, I feel pain. That's a mistranslation of signals. Basically, I say upgrading it from sensory to danger.
To danger.
You just explained it very well.
It's there is pain. There is pain, and you're scared of pain. This is what I understand. This is signal to survive. But sometimes you're scared, and then scared, if scaring become taking over you, then you lose everything.
That's right.
You start to lose. You start to lose your family, your friend, your social life, everything. And then you taught me how to manage this pain, and in this dark tunnel, which is I was walking by myself, you took me how to come to the light. Right now, there is pain, but I don't scared. Yeah. I know.
We talked about pain and suffering, like
pain and suffering.
Pain, but you are not suffering.
I'm not suffering right now. I do have a pain, and then sometimes maybe the word is not correct word, which is I'm enjoying this pain, but this pain, I'm growing with this pain, and I'm feeling alive with this pain, and I'm helping others.
That's you just summarize the whole book into this 3 sentences. First of all, that you are, it's not enjoying, but you're respecting the pain, because pain brought you to a journey of growth. Because they say growth never happens through comfort. It's the pain that pushes you toward seeking a solution. And when you seek, you will find. So you sought solutions. We started, because I always talk to all my patients, but not every person is receptive to these notions. But you have been open to the notion of the journey of healing and finding ways to heal. So because you were open to the concept, then I gave you more and more and more instructions. And through this, you came to some sort of understanding and appreciation about the pain, that the pain is the leader to growth for you. It's the element that leads you towards growth. And then the element of helping others, coming to understanding and being open to sharing this understanding to others. That's what you're doing here today. And that's, I'm aware that you're doing it to anybody in your social circle that is suffering from anxiety, depression, any sort of anguish, personal or any relationship issues that comes to you as a problem. You become an element of healing for them, because you have tasted some of the savor of healing. Now you want to share it with others.
Completely. When I see someone, they have pain or they are depressed, they trying to be on the corner, not to come get basically socialize with other people, going to see them, explain to them, talk to them, because I feel them. I feel them with every inch of my body. I'm not only talking, I'm not only saying the word, I feel it with them.
How good does it feel when you feel that you are helping them?
I feel very good, actually. Feeling very good, because when you're helping someone, you're learning how to managing yourself even better.
It's amazing. Every time I explain anything, I feel that I've learned it better myself. That is the process.
I remember the day you starting the roadmap with me, the 7-step.
Yeah.
The 7-step, and then which is, my mind was so messed up, and I started to have like a step 1 with one shelf, step 2 another shelf, and then have everything in. There is an organizer,
Yeah.
shelf 1, shelf 2, shelf 3, and then go back,
Reviewing it.
review
Uh,
what's going
I
on.
always say that when you go from the step one to the step two, stage one to the stage two, it doesn't mean that you are in stage two, you have nothing to do with the first. Like the first step is to find clarity about the
Mm-hmm.
purpose of your life. Why you want to get better, and you say, I want to do this or that. Then I ask why you want to do those. Then you say, okay, because I can't do them now. Then layer by layer we go deeper into the core elements of your interest in life, the core purpose. Once you have clarity about those, that gives you some energy and focus. And then you go to the level of making peace with yourself. How resenting the pain can translate to self-resentment. And then once you are in your internal fight, fighting with yourself, you cannot heal. So once you put that into rest, at that point we start to work on the skills like mindfulness, meditation, relaxation, all of those things that you practice when you have the pain. And those messages of safety, when the pain is bad, you tell yourself, well, I feel the pain, I recognize it's there, it's annoying, but it's safe to continue what I'm doing. So it's not an element that will stop you. So gradually downgrade the pain from a danger signal to a sensory signal that is. And then you feel, okay, now finally I can feel that I'm enough because I've learned that I'm not enough. I've learned that I'm incompetent. I've learned that I'm not good enough. I've learned that I'm disabled.
Mm-hmm.
I've learned all of these things, but then you put all of that learned aside, you unlearn them, and then you feel that, okay, now I can believe that I was actually born enough.
Born enough.
Then gradually you can feel connected to others, and then you can feel being among the community of friends, family, human,
True.
and,
So
and then
true.
and the whole universe. And
So
then all of these steps, but when you are at this connection level, doesn't mean that you have to forget your skills. When you're at the skills level, doesn't mean that you have to forget your level of, you have always the connection with yourself as a base level. We said that this temple that you're building, the mind body
True.
temple, you have to have the solid foundation, and making peace and clarity about your purpose and making peace with yourself are the foundations. Because you paid attention to these, you went step by step, and I remember that you asked me, okay, send me the whole picture so I can know where to put each of these.
So yeah.
Yeah.
And the more
because of that, you felt the changes gradually, and the light came to your darkness of loneliness and pain.
the more you go deeper, you can help yourself actually better.
So explain to me a little bit of changes that you felt step by step as you were going. What were the differences in your feeling, in your hope, in your ability to do things?
The first thing is your attitude. You going out from your scary comfort zone. It's a comfort zone, but it's so scary. You think outside is scary, but when you going out and you explore outside, your comfort zone was very scary. You see outside is so nice.
Well said. Yeah.
Yes, you see so many people outside, and you become more useful, helpful. Your family, you start to loving people.
You allow yourself to enjoy life.
Yes.
For the first time, but after many years, you start to enjoy
enjoying life. You hear sound of the birds different than the time you were always upset. You didn't want to hear anything.
Right.
The light was different. The taste was different. Everything.
Amazing.
Even the breeze comes to your skin. You feel different.
That's amazing.
The conversation with the people, and you starting to love people regardless of the age, skin color, religion, everything. You become more human. This is I learn through this journey with you. If I go back, if something happened again, I would start it again with you, and then as a someone which is felt it and learn. I'm not saying I'm expert of this, but
You have been through it, yeah.
I've been through this. I recommend to everyone, don't be scared. Don't be scared.
You want to bring the element of hope to people,
Mm-hmm.
that there are ways to get better,
Mm-hmm.
and there are ways to change your life. Sometimes you don't need to cure the pain in order to change your life. You can change your life by changing your perspective, by changing your decoupling the pain from suffering. And that's an important element that is not being well studied, is not being well taught. And we need to have that
Mm-hmm.
more and more talked about so people would believe that there is hope.
Disability is only it's a word.
Yeah.
When you become disabled, when you die, as long as you breathe, as long as you can help, as long as you can talk, as long as you can you can grab someone and say, listen, you're human, I love you. Let's do something together and let me help you. As long as you're helpful, then you're not disabled.
Very well said.
You don't have to lift 200 kilo and then you say, listen, I'm not disabled. No, it's not that.
You make a difference in somebody's life. That's the heaviest weight you can lift.
Exactly.
Off their shoulders and your own, because you start to heal yourself
Mhm.
when you heal somebody else.
Completely.
Well, that's fantastic. Right now, when you have the pain, when there are days that pain becomes bad, you go back to your toolbox of different skills. You remind yourself of your understanding that this is not a danger signal. You accept yourself with these limitations, so you're not in fight with yourself anymore. You have reasons that you put up with all of these difficulties and you go through this journey. All of these things help you with every new challenge that comes to your way. So it's applicable to your pain condition, and it can be applicable to any other challenges in your life. That's why when others come to you with problems, you are in a better position to help them and explain the solutions to them.
Completely. Doesn't matter. Even middle of the night. Usually nighttime, I don't know what's going on with the nighttime. Everything attack you in the nighttime.
Yeah.
Now I learn how to manage, to control my pain in the nighttime, with the relaxation, with the concentration, which is, listen, there is a pain, but you're not in a danger. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Be relaxed. Try to go back to sleep. And you telling yourself, and you heal. You heal. You don't need to challenge yourself.
Yeah.
Trust yourself. Believe yourself. And you can fix it.
You start to feel the difference.
You start feel the different.
That's amazing. I think what you presented today was very hope producing and very encouraging for many of the patients that are out there. I hope that thousands and thousands of other patients would hear this message of hope, and then you become more and more a beacon of hope and help for them. I thank you for coming today, and hopefully we'll have a few more sessions to go more over the details.
Of course. Thank you for your time, Dr. Rod, and I appreciate it. And anytime, whoever I can help, I'm here.